Hello, my name is Pamela Clark, and I'm an entrepreneurial leader in internet marketing. Today, I'm going to share with you my personal story. We were living on a 5-acre ranch. It was a bluff overlooking 2 counties in Southern California. We had not only racehorses, but we had a huge barn, like 4,500 square foot barn. We had a huge home, beautiful home. Our driveway was like an eighth of a mile with trees all the way down it. We had a pool that overlooked the bluff. I mean, it was absolutely beautiful. And the pool parties we had was, oh my gosh, they were amazing. And all of a sudden one day, everything just came to a halt. I mean, I lost my marriage. I lost my business. I lost my home. The construction industry just collapsed in 1990. All of that happened within 6 months. And if you have experienced losing your job, your business, your home, and you feel like you have nothing to fall back on, as I felt, being lost and desperate was just exactly how I felt. You guys, there are answers. There are things that you can be doing to change your life. I found myself not only unemployed, but homeless, broke, scared to death, having to embrace the reality that this was really happening to me. I could not get my mind around it. How could this be happening? Well, it did. And if you believe this cannot happen to you, you might want to reconsider. I remember being sick to my stomach every night, wondering how I was going to put food on the table, keep the utilities on, and most of all, when I got in the car, how I was going to get back and forth without my car breaking down and running out of gas. And all I had at that time was a pager, and that meant my kids had to page me, and I had to find a payphone. I was so desperate, but my biggest fear was how was I going to pay my rent. But you know what? After realizing I had nowhere to turn and nowhere to go, and the question kept popping up in my head, how I was going to support my kids. If you have ever felt lost, alone, and scared, and you knew that the buck stopped with you, then you can relate to this story. I was truly desperate. I had no choice but to find a way to make money. And when your back is up against the wall, you guys, you do amazing things. So I had no options but one, and that was to accept my position of desperation. And I soon accepted the fact that change doesn't happen by wishing for it. And it certainly doesn't happen by hoping for it. It can only happen once you realize that change happens when you decide to change you. And that is the magic. You're going to discover the story of a single mother that was so desperate and flat broke. You're going to find out exactly what I did to turn nothing into something, and how you can too. You will discover in the first 30 minutes the most overlooked compulsory mixture for success. And you're going to be given the secret to creating success. It's dependent upon 3 components to building bulletproof confidence. You're also going to find how desperation can make miracles happen. Find out the #1 most deadly mistake entrepreneurs and networkers make in closing their prospect, while at the same time trying to avoid rejection. By now, looking back 5 years of your life, this should be enough reason for you to buy now. Reward versus risk every day, guys. No more fear, no more loss of income, no more sleepless nights. Yes, this is the right decision to buy now. Click on the Buy Now button. It's your time for success. It's the right decision. See you inside the webinar. Pamela Clark.